Hello, everybody. So I'm gonna tell some of my stories. Storytime. Welcome. If my channel ever gets sponsored by Red Bull, can we just play this video right back and just appreciate the fact that I put more money into Red Bull. I literally put so much money into Red Bull. Red Bull, makeup, and weed. That's my thing. And coffee. You have stories. Yes. I have stories for days. This story time video is going to be about the first time I have ever taken a dab. Yes, dabs. Not these. Different dabs. This is a 420 friendly channel. Forgot what that thing was called. So if you don't really like weed or you're against it, then click out. But if you don't want to click out, then go ahead. Just listen to my crazy ass story. Maybe you'll learn never to do it, or maybe you'll learn to try it, but not pressuring anyone to do anything. So let's just start from, I didn't really smoke so much weed in high school. I tried it here and there. And then when I was like 19, I got really into weed. So that was 2009. And I started really smoking it in 2012. I was 22 years old. In 2013, I was 23. I was hanging out with one of my friends. I'm not going to say any names. I was hanging out with one of my best friends. We went to go hang out with some of her friends, and I just kind of tagged along, and we actually went in her car. She had like this broken down like 1990 Jeep. It was red with like a black door or something. It was weird. It was as old as I was, and I was just like, damn. It was her first car, and we drove that thing everywhere. I miss that thing. I forgot if we named her. So we decided to take this little Jeep on a little cruise to I think it was to a park, and we met up with a couple of her friends. We all sat in the car and keys were out, obviously. You sound like you're giving a rehab story. No, definitely not. I've never been in a position where I've needed rehab, so that's really good. So anyways, we were just chilling in her car, and I was in the back seat in the middle. She was in the front seat in the driver's seat, and her friends were all filled in the other spaces, and they take out this dab rig. Beautiful dab rig. And to me, when I first see this, I was like, what the fuck? Like, are we about to do some extra shit? Like, are we about to do some like really illegal? Like, I'm not participating. Like, we're not. No. When they laughed, and they're like, no, this is weed, but in different form. It gets you higher. And I didn't understand at all. I kind of understand now, but it's a blurry zone for me. I really don't give a fuck. I honestly just love taking dabs because they make me high as shit. I was like, okay, so I looked at my friend, and I trusted her with all my life, and I was like, okay, well, if she does it, I'll do it. Like, that's horrible to say. Like, why am I even saying that out loud? And I was 23, like you would think. I'm like, I'm not 16, Courtney. Learn how to fucking control yourself. So she took one, and then all our friends did. And the one rule that no one ever really told me, and they didn't really tell me until after, or during, after, is if you want to get really high, you just hold it in. You hold the smoke in as long as possible, and then you blow it out. I was so used to doing that with weed, with flower. So it's different with flower. So my body just automatically holds it in. Sometimes I forget to fucking breathe out. I thought in my mind, okay, I'm going to hold this in. So I take the first dab, and I don't even see the smoke. I don't even feel it on. I don't feel anything. Usually when I take a hit, I can feel it in my throat. So I'm like, okay, this is weird. Like, I don't feel anything. And I hold it in, and I blow out a tiny bit of smoke, but it's not a lot. So it's like, I don't think I got a lot. Bitch, I got a lot. Anyways, I didn't realize I got a lot at the time. So I asked for another dab. Oh, this is like my first time. And so I took the other dab, and then we went and got out of the car. And all I really remember is, I know I was walking because it's not physically possible to float, but in my mind, I was floating so fucking high off that ground. I was scared for my life. I thought I was going to just drop and fall, and gravity was going to take my ass down under. I was floating to a point where I asked my friend, I was like, yo, are you floating too? And she didn't understand what I said. She couldn't She speaks fluent English, but in that moment, my friend had no idea what English was. She did not know how to speak it. She did not know understand it. She did not know understand it. Okay. She did not know how to understand it. That lasted for about 4 minutes. We walked through the park over to these benches. And these benches are like in the middle of this park and surrounded by trees. And there's birds all over the trees. Sit on these benches and I'm just like looking around. All of a sudden, I see a bird and I just blink at the side of the bird. I see another bird and I blink again. And I see 2 birds. So I blink again. You know, my friends are just, they're looking at me. They're like, are you okay? Are you going to have like a seizure? And I was like, no. I'm just, the birds, I'm counting them. And they're like, with your eyelashes? I don't know. I didn't realize I was closing my eyes every time I was counting. And all of a sudden I look up and the whole fucking squad of birds, the flock, whatever you call it, just flies off the tree. And my eyes just started going like that. And my friends started laughing so fucking hard. And I think it was one of the Medea movies. I'm pretty sure it was a scene from a Medea movie where one of the ladies was smoking weed, or she ate a weed brownie or something. She got so high and she had these eyelashes and they just kept on fluttering. They referred that movie when they saw me, and I didn't. And then once they showed me later on what the movie was, I just died laughing. So that was funny. Pretty sure it was either her or me. We just fell off the bench completely. Or one of her friends. Somebody fell off the bench. I don't know. If you ask me how I got back, I know I got back safe, but I don't know how I got back. I do remember that they had this one tree. It was not a marijuana tree at all, but they had leaves that looked exactly like marijuana leaves. But I think it was a maple tree, honestly. I think it was a maple tree. I don't know my trees. Yeah, it looked like a fucking marijuana leaf. I kept it, but then I lost it, but it's cool. I still just till this day don't know where that park is. I still to this day don't know even who those people were. I don't remember who those people were. I know my best friend, but I don't remember the people that we were with. No, this whole story just based on what I've been told by the people and by kind of recalling some of the stuff that I experienced myself, like the floating part. I remember the eyelash part, the blinking. I remember kind of like looking around and seeing birds, and knowing me, I would count them with my eyes. That was my high dab story. And it wasn't that long. See, I don't want these videos to be that long because right now YouTube won't let me post long videos until I get a certain amount of subscribers or something. I don't know. It's just like a fucking assignment that I gotta follow, and I'm just like, assignments. I really gotta pee, so I'm gonna cut this short. So if you see me wearing this, actually I'm gonna change my outfit so y'all don't fucking judge me and be like, well, she's wearing the same thing in all her videos. Well, it's because I have nothing better to do today, and so I'm going to be filming a whole bunch of videos that I can sit down and edit, and I can post for you in a consistent way, so I don't wait 3 years in a time frame to post, because I tend to do that. That's why I haven't become rich and famous yet. That's the secret. That's the fucking secret. Gotta be consistent. And consistency, I don't have that key. I don't have the consistency key. I need it though. That'd be nice. But I'm going to end this. I love you guys. But my name is Storm Stranger. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Leave comments. I love reading comments. Bye.